give my review on the 4K version of it another time.
They're talking about watching this.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know the deal, guys. Welcome to the stream. This is it. I'm joined here by Terry, and we're about to do this Infinity War. It's happening now. This is going on. The big one. One of the best Marvel movies ever made. It all leads to this. And I forgot, I need to do the countdown as well. So I still got to go into the other room. Okay, so the button to push. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with right on 7. So after I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Go. That's starting the timer for them.
Got it.
So then it starts. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. Sorry. Hit the X button. But I'll be back in time. Okay. All right, guys. Are y'all ready? We about to do this. Where is my Mjolnir? Shit. Where did my Mjolnir go?
What's up?
Mjolnir is broken.
We still have Redbox here in the U.S. This month they're supposed to be. All right. What's the stupidest thing in the MCU? The stupidest thing in the MCU. There's a part in this movie that's stupid.
Can you guys hear me over here?
Hey, why? They're supposed to hear you over there.
Just when I'm counting down.
I see.
I
Okay.
want to make sure. All right, guys, keep your ears close and peeled. We're about to do this.
Well,
There's a delay, so I just want to make.
yeah.
Guys ready?
They're still on the Mjolnir thing. Yes.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Counting down.
Here we go.
It's time to go to infinity and beyond. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. You should be seeing the Marvel scene. Yeah. Yes. You guys should be seeing the Marvel thing.
Did this turn off? Oh no, I forget it starts off very silent.
Right.
Alright.
No. Is it?
I don't hear shit. You're supposed to be hearing
I don't remember. I know we're supposed to be hearing like shit happening.
yeah. This is a
Huh? No, we're No, we're supposed to be hearing some fucked up shit right now.
yeah, we're supposed to hear that.
Huh?
I'm hearing it out on that thing.
Right.
Yeah, now my man is supposed to be saying some
Now?
giving a sermon.
Can you hear something now?
Maybe I have to turn it back on. Does it go to sleep?
Fuck!
Embrace, enjoy.
Right?
You are about to be killed by the Mad Titan Thanos.
Be fucked by Thanos. Input?
Ah, there we go.
Got it?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Woo! Fuck! I missed this line though.
Loki made a time remnant.
Come, children of Thanos. This dude was one of the best parts of the movie. Not Loki. I'm talking about Ebony Maw. I think very underrated.
Thought he was alright.
God, this looks
Good.
Just a reminder, guys. This is a man. Oh wow, I never noticed a face over there before.
Yeah.
This is a man in a fucking snuggie in stilts.
Man, just the way like they got it merged with them picking them up and everything.
Run from it. God, they look so good. Never noticed the blood before. Wow. Was he always bleeding like that?
Yeah.
Or did they add that for the Blu-ray?
I think he was bleeding.
Okay, like spitting so much blood out. Wow.
He's like, oh word.
Wow. I, I seriously cannot get over the detail of fucking Thanos' face. How good it
It's
is.
uncanny. It almost.
Just, it literally looks so good. We have a Hulk.
Yeah, they're saying Thor was bleeding. Okay.
Okay. This was so fucking dope. It scared the shit out of me the first time too.
Yeah.
So there's theory that Loki and Hulk switched in this moment. That's one of the reasons Hulk was so weak. I don't know.
Yeah. No, he just got.
That's how Loki survived. I don't know.
Hulk don't got them hands. That's what it is. He got the Bruce Wayne, but look at that. He caught him in the crotch.
Dude, he got him in the fucking throat. Dude, he didn't get another shot in after that. He was done.
And he keeps punching him in the neck.
Right?
Like, that's not a good place.
Thanos, look at that shit, dude. Thanos got hands. Hands. This shit was over before it started.
People die from that shit.
Dude, even Thor kind of had some shit going. That shit's crazy, dude. They really set the tone for this movie. They were like the two strongest, arguably strongest dudes in the MCU. Just got their ass whooped in the first 5 minutes of this movie.
Idris Elba. He went out like a G.
I think so. I'm wondering why he picked Hulk instead of like Thor or somebody to send out. Like,
that's the fog of
plot.
war. You do what you can.
Maybe it was easier to send the Hulk because the body was moving, where the construction Thor was
tied down.
Yeah. That's so good. Somebody really did make a really good point about the fact that how good Infinity War's CG, like they can literally make a character and a dude in a snuggie look this badass.
Yeah.
But Justice League couldn't do a mouth.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of,
That was a rush job, though.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah, make them deadlines.
They were just like, fuck it. That's a good point. Look at the hair on Thanos' arms. That shit is so good. He looks like a beast ape.
He looked like he was lifting just right before with the back.
Wow. I'm actually kind of glad I'm watching it on Blu-ray. Because then I really want to see what it looks like in 4K. This is clean, though. Oh, that's right. I do have a gauntlet. Yeah. Good point. The guys. He's like, everybody on screen is CG at this point. Like, there's nothing real in here. Yeah. That's funny. Experience. I do feel this shit was really out of place. Like, like what the fuck was Loki thinking? Yeah. Like,
God of mischief, man, that wasn't smart.
Like, but that's why a lot of people are just like, wait a second, he's playing something. There's no way in hell he thought he was gonna be able to fucking stab out Thanos like that.
I think he was just desperate.
You think so?
Your man knows who these people are, you know? So you do whatever you can.
Undying. Wow, the details of like the fucking eyebrows as well.
And there's also a thematic element, because if I was Loki,
fair enough,
I would have waited for them to leave.
But see, yeah, fair enough. But I think that's the other thing is he knew.
Yeah.
They were just gonna purge and burn and shit. Yeah. So this was basically it. Yo, my friend who loves Loki, you might have met her before. She fucking lost it.
I saw that video. Yeah.
First 5 minutes in the movie, her favorite dude cracks like that. Okay, here's my only thing about this movie. This scene is Loki didn't go blue.
Yeah.
So
that's his original
he's
form.
From Jotunheim, right?
Yeah.
That's his original form. He did not turn blue. That's the one thing that a lot of people are holding on to.
Yeah.
But he literally says, like, no resurrect. Well, he is kind of blue, huh?
Turn purple. So that's the space stone, so he can teleport.
That's, yeah. And then he's using the power one to destroy. Great music. It actually very sounds like the score from Civil War. Wow, I do not remember Thor, like... He kind of looks blue.
Yeah, I was going to say purple, but everything...
Yeah, the lighting...
This is a hell of a way to start the movie.
Dude, this was like, it was over at this point.
It was already quiet at the theater. Like, yep. What the fuck is going to happen now?
And here's the problem with it being shown in Japan is the fact that...
Everyone's already quiet.
No, well, but the IMAX version, they only show IMAX in 3D here in Japan. So some details I miss a lot.
Yeah. More like Mr. Fantastic than Doctor Strange right there.
I see what you're saying, but I actually thought I really was like, holy shit. He looked like he was about to flash take off. He really personified Doctor Strange in this movie, I feel. That's so dope.
Yeah.
That is so dope. And in the comic, it was originally Silver Surfer that crash landed like that. But same shit. I'm so ready now. I'm ready for this.
What's amazing about that introduction scene is it also gives you power scaling. We know Hulk is like the top tier in this universe. Hulk and Thor. The first scene, they both got destroyed. So it's like...
That's what the whole thing was. It's just like, boom. Like, if Thanos had just, like, they're talking about Xandar right now. If they opened it up with Xandar and shit, nobody would give a shit because, if Glenn Close got choked out,
people would be like, "Who is that?"
Yeah.
That shit would but to literally take the biggest, strongest dudes in the MCU. That's just crazy, man. We want?
Oh yes, I will take a cucumber.
She does have a nice ass. And that. One thing I was kind of was wondering about is Robert Downey Jr.'s posture. Very similar to mine and a lot of black people. Like, we got that, like, curve in our back so our butt sticks out more. And I was like,
Exterior... There's a name for it. Anterior pelvic tilt.
I'm trying to figure out... I wonder what he does to, like, even it out.
It's because we have very strong back muscles.
I like how he brought that New York accent back for a second. You give it up. This was cool. Nice for you. Because this is the first time I've seen each other in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Since Civil War. I mean, sorry, Avengers 2.
Mm-hmm.
So this was really cool to see that.
What I love about this scene is it brings in the first Avengers, Iron Man 3, and how this is all that's been in his mind ever since the first Avengers, and also
and while he's getting the answers that has been bothering him for 8 years or whatever, it's still even much worse than he thought. Yeah,
he was so accepting of it, like, this is it. This is what I've been building.
But because it makes sense to him, but that he's that smart, it makes sense to him.
Yeah.
But it is kind of funny how he basically dismisses Doctor Strange
and his magic,
right?
Yeah.
Well, for him, magic is another way of science. Yeah. I love the way Bruce Banner helps with that exposition.
Yeah.
We all know it, but at the same time, seeing the characters understand how it's all coming together, I love that.
Also helps for people like my wife that barely remembers the last movie,
That's a good point. And somebody made a really good point during the Infinity War challenge. Is when Tony Stark gets nervous, he acts kind of dickish and like...
Yeah. Someone posted a meme about his tell. Like, he does something like this.
Who?
Robert Downey Jr. When he the Tony Stark character, like, he's always grabbing his arm at some point.
Nervous, yeah.
Fuck you, man. You a douche. I'm just saying.
I get it. No, but I also get it. No, because Doctor Strange was being really dickish too.
Yeah.
They're very parallels of each other.
Yeah.
Because he was basically the Tony Stark of medicine before he had the accident. Civil War, baby. Yep.
That's a lot to take in after being gone for so long.
Right?
Yeah.
He was gone for like 2.5 years or something like that. Yeah.
That's like going back to your old neighborhood and finding out that the crew is no more.
But I think it's very underrated how much this exposition with Mark Ruffalo is like, look, what the fuck you talking about? You broke up. Dude, I just saw everybody get their ass handed to them.
We have more stuff to deal with. The White Walkers are coming.
And he literally was like, look, yo, Thor is gone, dude. Thor just got whooped. I tried calling this number. How many of you out there called it? It's actually a Georgia number. and the Russo brothers literally were going to do. They were gonna actually set up a hotline on that phone number. When you call, you get an answering machine from Chris Evans.
Yeah.
But Disney lawyers, they came in and they were like, "Nah, we ain't doing that shit, dude." Not at the moment.
This shit caught me off guard in the theaters at first.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like, okay, exposition, and then it's like, oh, they're already here?
You're right. Yeah. That's what's dope about
they
this.
They weren't kidding. Like,
dude, this was great.
Get me them damn
I agree
shows.
with you because I thought, and this shit looks so good on IMAX. I'm so mad they're not releasing IMAX cut. But yeah.
It's like, you didn't even get a chance to make the phone call. It's like, or think about it.
This was in New York, too. Oh, shit, you know what? I just realized what I'm going to do next month. I'm going to actually try to find this street that they filmed this on.
You might be able to, every corner there's a post if they have the they're moving too fast. By the way, that's all one shot.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Where the hell's the street sign? I think they digitally took it out. People are like, first it's just a spider sense.
Oh, I love that though.
Yeah. I would like to believe that the characters always had it. You just never noticed.
That was the best scene right there. He's like, oh, good job, man. Stanley. He always looks so good in the movies. Like,
yeah.
I just think like the cons burn him out too much.
Yeah, but apparently it's getting worse for him. So I kind of wish he retires from doing that stuff.
I think he should. Yeah.
Just drink mimosas for the rest of his life, you know.
Right. All right, so this is definitely looks like Midtown. No. I haven't looked at shit.
It looks like Greenwich Village. And
okay,
that's where
I think you're right.
That's where the Sanctorum is supposed to
be. Okay. So then you're right. I'm gonna go down there then. I'm gonna go on a. I bet you somebody out there has to have an Avengers tour.
Yeah, they probably do.
If you guys are in New York and you want to come with me, let me know. Oh, I like this thing too. You know, a lot of people are saying that's from Captain Marvel right there.
Oh,
the sash.
Yeah.
Like he killed somebody in her group. Closed. Avengers New York tour. Media.
Is Ultron a good villain to you? Yeah.
Oh shit. Yep, I'm gonna do it. There is actually a New York tour.
Okay.
Where you can go see all the locations. I'm gonna do that shit.
This shit had me like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I was so fucking pissed off. I was like, wait.
He's like, that's the guy right there. Let's do it. And then he's like, all right, Juan, get this fucker out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, take care of him. I gotta.
Dude, you're You know, I'm gonna get some of those glasses as well.
I bet if you shot him in the head, he'd turn.
That's a good point.
I love that he's always carrying. You know what I mean? Like, he's always ready.
Here's my only thing with this style of Iron Man. It clearly looks like it's not in the same scene.
Yeah.
Like, you can clearly see how different it looks. That's the only problem I have with Iron Man's new suit. Dude, Ebony Maw, it looks so good. He's like, bye. I think what it is just because it looks so shiny, it looks so fake.
Yeah, I see.
Like, I don't know, it just looks really... But at the same time, the fact that we assumed that there was going to be a Hulk versus Gray Hulk, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
He said no. I like the fact that it flipped all our expectations of this movie. Like, it was really hard to predict anything in this movie.
I was thinking that it would be a one and done. Dope.
Ah, right.
I was like, okay, this is where they win.
Right?
You know,
right?
I kept waiting
for
that.
That's the real good point about this movie. It was very unpredictable.
Because, you know, we've accepted that these Marvel movies stray away from the comics, you know.
Right.
They take Civil War by name, but it's
That's
different. That's crazy.
Right? He fucked his ass up.
Oh.
He got fucked up, right?
Hey.
I'm telling you guys, fucking all of Thanos' kids look so good in this movie. Yep. Corpse.
Kind of reminds me of Harry Potter.
I noticed. I thought about the same thing. I was like, yeah, but I like it, dude.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Because it's like, it's guarded, you know, by a spell. It has to be undone by the same person. Period.
Right. Seriously, Ebony Maul is probably, I think, is probably the best CG in this entire movie. Because your mind literally accepts that that's a real person. Fuck. I would love to play this in the Spider-Man game.
Here we go.
Wow. That now some people are asking about that is why didn't they cut off Thanos' arm the same way? The Russo brothers explained that it would just take that long because his arm, his hide is so tough that it would take too long to cut it off. That's dope. We literally have Spider-Man in the MCU. I still can't get a... Wow, look at the water. I didn't notice that before. Like, from... You see how the water is, like, coming off from the...
Yeah.
Wow! This is great. And it's kind of like a spider getting washed away. Very cool. This is such a dope fucking suit. Fun fact is the fact that the person who does Friday... No, sorry. Wait, who does the voice of Friday? No, because...
Jennifer Connelly.
No, that's what I was thinking, but I thought that was Karen.
Mm-hmm.
But you might be right. Friday is that because it's the fun fact about that is she's married to Vision.
Yes.
Hold on. Voice of Karen. Oh, no shit.
Jennifer Connelly?
Yeah. So she does Karen and Friday. Okay.
You know, it's funny. A flip phone would survive that kind of destruction.
Is it a Nokia?
I don't know, actually.
no. So that's a little weird. But Carrie, no, the voice of Friday is done by Carrie Condon. Okay. So Karen is different than interesting.
Hi, Optimus Prime.
Nah, this shit makes me so sad
I was
now.
just about
This
to
shit
say
makes
that.
me so fucking sad to see this. Thanks, Honest Trailers. Like, this was... I don't give a shit what anybody think. This was all, like... For the most part, this was James Gunn right here. He wrote these scenes.
Yeah, big input.
You can even tell. It's the... Oh, man. It pisses me off so much.
I'm so indifferent about where they go from here with this.
You know, it's on hold indefinitely. And Batista is like, fuck it, I don't want to come back anyways. Oh, it's annoying.
It's probably one of the yeah, I'll just leave that alone.
It is kind of funny. I wonder why Chris Pratt, like, I guess, like, he really did gain weight. Like,
Yeah. I can see it in his face. But
yeah.
He didn't have no shirtless scenes, so I'm good. You know?
I guess that's what it is. I don't know. I was just like, wow.
And
Batista. Wow.
and it helps out with the comedy too.
Yeah. The Russos consulted Gunn to get how they should direct the dart. Yeah. And Gunn wrote a lot of the dialogue.
Bring him back after investigation. If it were me, I wouldn't come back. I'd be like, yo, never mind.
I literally thought they could have solved all this bullshit by pulling a Michael Jackson and, like, going into James Gunn's home unannounced, searching through his computers and shit.
Wow.
Look, this is what I'm saying, though. If they just went in there and they went through all his fucking computer files and they came up with zero pedophilia type of shit, then be like, okay, he's clean, we're done, we're moving on. It's fucking jokes, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, they did that shit with Michael Jackson. They strip searched him, checked his asshole, and all that shit.
Well, he did go to court, and it was dismissed in court, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, oh my god. This shit is just fucking actually really frustrating now to see it. Like,
yeah. Because that's the thing. Michael Jackson had accusers. James Gunn is being tried in the court of public opinion.
Right.
By randos that, you know, didn't like what he had to say.
Right.
And so a company decided to do their cost-benefit analysis and say, yeah, no, never mind.
Oh, they lost way more money with this bullshit.
Yeah.
There's so much money they lost on this one.
See that last one.
Yeah. Star-Lord did gain weight. And I never realized just how fucking impressive we all knew Chris Hemsworth was impressive, but literally putting him next to Batista, a professional wrestler, it's like, holy shit.
Oh, Batista's off season right now.
Fair enough.
Back in his heyday, he was a big dude.
I mean, seriously, Hemsworth was built to do this. Like,
he's got that Viking blood in him.
Yeah, like that's true. It's funny though because a lot of Australians tell me the fact that they're like, how come all Asgardians basically have Australian type of accents and shit, like,
oh yeah,
but because it doesn't sound like space world type of feeling. They're just speaking in Australian accents.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. I get it. Yeah.
gonna push some buttons.
Right? No, you're not. Like what?
This is so embarrassing.
Right? But it's so funny. Today's. It's weird. I like how he stomps like that. That little extraness. So stupid. So stupid. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Best performance is Chris Hemsworth. I think.
Oh my God! No, yeah. So Darth Wayne's writing, and I know nobody really talks about it, but the person who gave the best performance in this movie is Chris Hemsworth. Just the scene between Thor and Rocket. I agree. Like, people do not point that out enough. Like, that dude literally was crying and angry at the same time.
This is his movie. So there was something that the director said. Had he gone for the head, this would have been his movie, his redemption. But the fact that Thanos won made it, the Thanos movie. But he has a pretty good arc in this film.
Oh, I definitely. Well, I think it's a mix between Thanos, Thor, and Gamora, actually.
Yes.
And everybody else is just kind of a side. I mean, there's Tony is in there. There's moments in there.
Yeah.
All words are made. All words are made up. I mean, fucking Bradley Cooper did a great job, and that's Sean Gunn right there. The rabbit, the smartest. Oh wait. He said quiet. He said go sit down.
He's like the MCU's Goku.
That's a good point.
I need to go do some training over here. Y'all figure it out.
Right. Yes, he's going into the hyperbolic time chamber and shit.
I'll be right back.
I gotta learn from the gods how to kill a god. So cool. Very cleanly shot. The pace is very quick. I like that. Fuck, Rocket looks really good. Bye. Such a good job with everybody on here. And this is where I take a break to go get some water. Do you want some water?
No, I'm good.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah. I do kind of feel some way that she lost her accent in this film. I know the directors have their excuses and all that. I don't know, but I kind of wish she kept it. Does Vin Diesel show up? Thor reminds me of Vegeta.
Gamora?
No, Thor. Someone said Thor.
Vegeta?
No.
That's, Scotland!
I've never been. I like that jacket he got on.
That is a nice jacket.
Yeah, very clean.
So here's an interesting thing. Another fucking trivia. Some DC fans were trying to play down this movie, how cheap Disney is. The actual news footage of they showing Tony Stark
Yeah.
is literally from the Homecoming premiere. Spider-Man Homecoming premiere.
That would.
It's not even. They didn't even make it for the movie. They just took a stock photo from the
Yeah.
But I'm like, that makes it look even more legit. Like,
Yeah. They actually shot in Scotland too.
yeah. People lose their accents though. Like, yeah, people always try to get people on that one, but when you're in another country, you start like my.
And I do understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My voice has changed a lot. My accent's changed a lot. So that's from Homecoming.
Mm-hmm. That is a definite. Like when you speak to when I speak to not Americans, but foreigners that's been in Japan for an extended period of
Right.
time, they lose their native cadence at the very least.
This shit scared the fuck out of me when I was like, holy shit. Like, they were not playing with this movie.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you getting a little bored? We're going to stab your ass in the heart.
You know, this really bothered me because, like, Vision was benched this entire movie through that wound. Because when he showed up in Civil War and
Age of Ultron?
yeah, like that, he was like, Vision is here, like, oh,
Fair enough.
You know,
But I always thought his powers and his deal was kind of little, I don't know.
OP maybe.
No, not even OP. It was just like, well, what is he doing, basically? Like,
Yeah.
he reminded me of kind of a downgraded Superman.
That's what I was thinking. Robot Superman.
Yeah, robot. Yeah, cyborg Superman. Heat vision and punching and flying and shit. So I was like, we all right.
You know what though? You'd think he had better hands at least. Just like in the Matrix, you would download all the kung fu, you know, all the martial arts in the world and take care of this. He's just a brawler.
Yeah. He really is fighting like a broke down Superman.
Yeah.
You'd think Wanda would have some better outfits too. But then again, this is her street outfit.
I really do love that they shoot these on location though, because some of the other movies feel really cheap with their blue screen.
Yeah. And the good point about that is that they actually shoot outside of New York as well. It's not all based in New York. Because that gets kind of boring too. Oh, I never noticed his skin doing that. Dude, Proximita Midnight. She was good in this movie too. Seriously, like the children of Thanos do not get enough credit in this movie. How did she notice that? Like, did she just feel? This was dope though. This was his one good scene.
This is it. I love his theme too.
Oh shit, Beard Man. Woo! This is the one good scene they all got in the movie. Woo! She fucked his ass up.
Yeah. I have my own little theory that I wish would be a thing. Because I don't like the concept of petite women being able to fight aliens. I don't believe in that. That's why we have weight classes. I want her to be a secret super soldier, you know?
Oh.
Like, she just never told nobody.
I like that scene, too. That was really cool, the way they flew up like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting...
Just, you know, like...
But that's the thing. But okay, I think it's more or less was like it was more of a sneak attack.
Okay.
Like she couldn't handle him that long.
Yeah.
It was just like he was like, what the fuck,
yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? And then because if you see later in the movie, it literally takes 3 women.
Yeah, to fight.
And a Wakandan soldier at that to take out one, and they didn't even technically take her out.
Yeah.
She got run over and shit.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was more about. Was like, wait, what the oh fuck, like almost like a nut shot.
Yes.
That's basic.
Yeah.
I think that's the way.
One other thing, though, I would say, they should have killed them. I don't like. We don't want to kill you, So but we don't. It's like, no, just take them out right there. You got them dead to rights. They're not human. Fuck out of here.
But see, that's a whole moral situation of like, wait, so now we just gonna be killing anybody that's not human that poses a threat?
Not necessarily. These motherfuckers was also in New York, doing something. Just saying. I would have taken them out
At this moment in time. I mean, that's like saying that's like the Vegeta clause. It's like, so wait, Vegeta was coming down there, but now he's one of the best defenders of Earth.
Right. This is true.
Like maybe if we don't show some form of compassion or mercy, we're no better than the people that are trying to conquer Earth. I suppose.
I guess I am not that better. So while this is going on, I'll say I've been playing the Batman Season 2 Telltale game. And I get irritated that one, Batman, when he's doing his undercover work in that game, he don't have like a suit on him, which is like, yo, Tony Stark would have had this already covered. And two, I'm kind of tired of not being able to kill people. Like as Batman, just...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, alright, the Punisher...
So how'd that BVS Snyder Batman work out for you?
I'd have been like, the Punisher would have had this taken care of it by episode 4 of this series.
But look at the Punisher.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic.
It's like, man, you're cold, Batman.
Yeah. This was a good scene. This is actually one of my favorite scenes. I remember this girl's Twitter would actually... a lot of people were saying Gamora made this choice, actually.
Made the choice.
She spared the people on her left. So because she was balancing it,
I see.
She basically made the choice. The moment she got it balanced, that's when the people on the right side died.
I see.
Like, people are like, that is a fucked up way, dude. Like,
yeah.
Like, Thanos made her responsible for that shit.
Technically, Goku only spared Vegeta because he wanted to fight him again. Batman is Akasan is Batman and the other guy is Red Hood.
Fair enough.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'd have put two in their head easily.
Guys, if anybody makes a donation, let me know in the chat as well, because I can't always see the pop-up. If you'd like to make a donation, make sure you check out that super chat. Something cool will show up.
What a great dad. Hands a 5-year-old a knife. That's what I like. How do you feel about
their relationship?
Yeah.
I thought it was... I felt like there was a bit of a gap between Guardians 2 and like I felt they were somewhat closer in the first movie or whatever, and then Guardians 2 kind of made this weird distance between them.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they actually were like really like...
Yeah. Well, I'll say the fact that they're cruising through the galaxy together on the same ship.
I don't know, something about it felt a little unnatural. I don't know why. But this scene fucking is scared.
Yeah.
Breaking the tension. What the fuck?
Hawkeye would have aimed for their head.
Thank you, Lycon. I appreciate that. I hope you got a nice little animated scene that popped up. I hope so. You should see Robert Downey Jr. with that money. Hi, Drax. She just rolls up in there like, don't know if I saw it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Another nowhere.
Look at those eyes.
You know the funny thing is, subconsciously, I always felt this scene felt off. I was like, what the fuck? Why is Thanos so like not cool? And his armor is gone. I mean, back on.
Was it back on?
Yeah, he took off his armor like the first 5 minutes of the movie. He didn't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Regardless if she had it right or not, this was never going to end out. They were never going to win this one, this skirmish.
Right.
I love the nuances in his face.
Thank you, Novus. Appreciate that. A symbol, baby. Ding. Oh, we could just put it right here. Symbol. Good point.
Look at his eyes. He is feeling fire.
Right. That's Batista right now with Disney. For gun.
Shit.
Man, dude, that CG is so fucking good. Nah. Huh, that's funny, Shark. I'm actually very surprised how gory this movie actually really is.
Yeah, purple blood, red blood.
Right. She be making that ugly cry face here.
Well, it's better than what they tried to do with Mrs. the Invisible Woman in the movies. They told Jessica Alba, look pretty when you're crying.
That's funny. This dude. Right? I think everybody was thinking the same thing.
You know,
Why do you look like you have dishwashing gloves on? But
yeah. It's funny, I haven't heard anyone online chattering, mind you I'm not online as much, about the fact that Thanos is a little downgraded. Like, isn't his skin supposed to be impenetrable in the comic books? Like, you know, like really hard skin or something like that?
well, yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. Where so I can answer that one real quick. Fucking Iron Man went balls to the wall on his ass.
Yeah.
Toward the in scene, he was like, all that just for a drop of blood.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, no, it's still pretty damn impenetrable.
Yeah. She's beautiful. No one cries pretty. I would think that the Collector is dead.
Yeah.
I thought these guys were dead when this shit happened.
Right? I was like, yo, Disney's
like,
not playing around.
It's like
The
that.
moment I saw her turn her fucking ribbons, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck no.
And you know why I took it so seriously? Because of Black Panther. Because of how that movie and its tone went. I figured, man, these guys are all done in this one.
Right. This is the one scene where people in Japan were laughing, actually. And I don't know why. I'm like, wow. They understood booty call?
They got Tinder in Japan, right? Tinder
Yeah,
culture?
yeah, they do. Man, nigga, put your Halo gun down. this motherfucker think he on Xbox. Die, devil!
Best actors in this movie. And of course, Tom Holland in his death scene.
Yeah. Right. Nah, Lime, you right about the illusion. He was like, nigga, come on now.
He also wrote, Gamora's really strong too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she would be able to punch.
I mean, no, Thanos wasn't gonna fucking keep up that illusion that entire time.
Yeah.
He got what he wanted. Here, is this the first of Thanos' bubble fetish? Oh shit! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is that American dollars or A? Brushfire. I appreciate that. That's now 50% more than what I make on YouTube. I appreciate that.
Star-Lord with the Needler out in this bitch. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, it was. No. It's not. The Needler was the one that came out with the purple things. I forgot what that other one was called.
That was the basic gun that you
This
got.
dude always looked like he fucking fighting cancer or some shit. I'm sorry.
I think he's old. He's just an older fella.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he's in his 50s now.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. Okay, that's why. That's why. Okay. I was just like, damn, bro, beef
because
up.
he looks
like,
pretty good for a guy his age, but he's still an older fella.
I guess so. But I was just like, damn, bro. Like, he looks like he does work out, but just he's not making them gains.
Yeah.
But if that's why, that explains it.
Only got 2 kids. He's 53 years old. Okay.
53?
Yeah. Because he might be the same age as my dad. Because look, he got some pretty good arms and all that,
Yeah, Steve Rogers ain't giving a fuck no more.
I love his attitude. I love
Right.
the character in these movies.
I agree. He's not giving a fuck anymore, dude. That shit sounded like a line from Team America and shit. Like, literally sound like fucking the Matt and Trey Stone wrote that shit. If you wanna fuck me, if you wanna run a jihad, I'll run a jihad on you too. That's what that shit sounded like, dude. Straight Team America. If you wanna fight, we'll fight you too. Plasma rifle, yep.
Yeah, they.
This dude came out. Where the fuck were you in the bathroom or something? I think he did just get finished taking a shit. She was literally the cover of the Blu-ray. When you buy the Blu-ray, she's the
yeah?
that scene right there. And people were like, why? Why did she make the cover of the disc?
Over here. She got a little accent.
A little bit. Thank you, Cody. Yeah. Thanos has the biggest cock in the universe.
I love how in this scene,
We don't trade lives.
Well, yeah, but I almost feel like I can see in Cap's mind, in his acting, like maybe he was kind of hoping that Vision would, give himself up. I don't know.
Really?
I could be projecting.
And so you think he was just saying that just to be saying that to keep face?
Yeah, and so someone was like, "No, we don't do that." He's like, "Yeah, you're right. We don't."
Interesting. Yeah, see?
Oh, wow.
The Japanese one.
Yeah.
The Japanese cover is literally her from that scene. Foreshadowing. Now here's an interesting idea: is the fact that Strange is like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna destroy the Time Stone. But these guys are like, yeah, we're gonna fucking blow this shit up. Like, I changed the name Novus so people knew exactly what they're dealing with. All right, here we go, baby. T'Challa. 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 Yeah, boy.
I love them twists.
And the one character Marvel clearly didn't know was gonna make so much money. This dude. I did not like his drawn-on beard, though. Thank you, Brushfire. Wakanda forever, man.
My battery's 1%. Okay, gotcha. Ah, that's what it is. Australian dollars.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, he says from Australia.
Oh, what's up, Aussies in the house, baby? Dude, this was one of my favorite scenes with Winter Soldier. The way he looks up is just like Captain America 2. Where the way he looks up and he's just like, where's the fight? Let's do it. That was fucking great. Oh, maybe not. He didn't look up. I thought he did.
But the line though, it's like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. He knows what's up. Yeah.
This is what I am.
This scene here, by far, is my favorite scene from Ebony Maw. Like the fact that they even just slow down, just pause right here.
Look at the particles in the background.
So good. Right here. That breathing is so good.
White Tiger, MCU?
Like, that's a lot of movies try to just rush this shit.
Yeah.
But the fact that they allowed him to breathe in there, I thought that was just done so well. You don't really see that technique used in a lot of action films because they feel it bores people.
Yeah.
But just that whole situation I thought was done really well. He's like, what the fuck? Literally like arguing with your dad.
Mic drop.
Yep. Good point. I personally do not really like
The way they took him out.
No, these suits.
Their ultra shininess.
Yeah.
They're clearly walking around with green
You're right.
on.
But I understand why they're doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, because the aliens look realer than the suit.
Right? Like, he clearly stands out. Courtesy. You do. Okay.
Did you hear the Willem scream On the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, so there's a whole nother theory that Ebony Maw allowed this to happen because he couldn't get the time stone off of Doctor Strange, and there would be consequences, right?
Okay, so he sacrificed.
Like some people are like, how the fuck did he die so much quicker than Guardians of the Galaxy? The fuck is his name?
Oh, boy.
Peter's other. I'm your daddy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see.
You know how it took him so long to freeze up like that?
Yeah, yeah.
But Maul froze up really quick, right? I don't know. Different part of space, different atmosphere. Fuck. Is he Ward? Like Batman. He's just like, bitch, nigga. I like that nervousness he always has.
Yeah. He's grabbing his arms.
Nah, shout outs really to the Russo brothers for allowing every character to really breathe. That's true.
Doctor.
Do you concur? Do you concur? I think that's the closest we're gonna get to the Sherlock versus Sherlock. I really feel like they wanted to make a Sherlock joke right here, but it would have just fucked up the scene.
I'm sure there's an outtake somewhere.
Yeah, right.
I love his face.
Yes, yes, my boy.
It just.
Yeah, people clap so much at the scene. He was so happy. Yeah. He was just like, yes. That shit was so good.
But in that last minute, you see in his eyes, like, oh, this shit's serious.
Right. I wonder how much rent is to live on Thanos' ship. This shit literally looks like a block. Size of New York. City. So I saw the alternative version of this scene.
Yeah.
I kind of know what they were trying to do, but this one worked better. Or was that a catch me? Fuck your meal. I'm vegan. This nigga got a fucking bat cave and everything. Yeah. So the Russo said that they did write Sherlock jokes, but they thought it was too obvious, so they didn't use it. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they did because everybody was really banking on that. But that's kind of like giving in to the whole I'm the Juggernaut bitch. When you finally saw it on screen, you're just like, lame. I'm the Juggernaut bitch. Such a good scene, though. You know what's interesting? Did Gamora never actually look up her home planet after that?
I guess not, because he's talking all
right, if
shit.
like Thanos knows more about what's going on.
Yeah.
Or maybe the whole thing is she's embarrassed now by the person she is today. and known as a fiercest assassin in the galaxy.
Yeah.
So, I like that. The will to act. Huh. Never noticed her scalp was also green. That's very attention to detail.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Gamora can get it.
Yeah.
Strange.
Ha! That is a good point. Gamora says she hated the chair. Thanos proceeds to sit on the steps of the throne. Like, oh, you hate the chair? I'm gonna sit here. This was a good. I like the way they filmed that. I think the final scene the worked better than their alternative one. Right, exactly. Blue eyes. That's what I was saying.
I also love the actress that plays her.
Nebula. Yeah.
Her character.
Karen Gillian, I think. Yeah. I wonder if she's still bald, like because she filmed Jumanji not too long afterwards. But I was like, is she wearing a wig or not in Jumanji? This is the blackest Thanos that looked when he was beating up a woman. Like he looked like a black father showing some discipline. Like he lit like every black child has always had a dad like sister. Like if their dad is around, totally this style.
And she the worst at keeping secrets.
Right? I'm like, why the fuck did she say anything?
Yeah.
Some ass whooping time. That literally is like a black family right here.
That scream.
Yeah. Your sibling is getting the ass whooping right now, and you're outside the door because you know you're next. Like seriously, dude. That is how it goes down. The black family. You're like, go out there, go find the biggest stick in the lawn, in the yard. It's time for that ass whooping.
How did Thanos know about Tony?
Thanos knows everything.
That's very easy.
Yeah, he's
Tony
not the
Stark
only.
was part of the Avengers that repelled his attack in the first Avengers movie. Who was that guy that threw the missile back at us in the tunnel? Like a black and Korean family.
Yep. Seriously, man. Truly awesome. Here comes the best scene. One of the most emotional scenes. What's really interesting is Bradley Cooper is not very vocal about playing his role.
He's smart. Don't say shit.
He just never really talks about it. Very interesting.
I really do like Rocket's attempt to kind of talk to Thor.
Right.
Like, okay, let me go talk to this motherfucker before he snaps on my ship.
Yeah, you might be right. Oh, yes.
He's classically trained. Most of them are.
Yeah. I mean, shout outs to the CG department, the whole team for that scene right there, because you really. And he did. He lost all of his guardians, they all died. Sweet rabbit.
Does Asgardians live longer? Superhero movie reactor. In the first Avengers movie, Loki had a line saying, "They think us immortal, brother," or something like that.
Yeah, they're not immortal.
Yeah, so it
they just
suggests
think of us as immortal, yeah.
they live longer than
Right. So Loki is equivalent to about 20 years old in this movie. And Thor would be like 23 or so. Word. Beat you to it. I remember at this point watching the movie, I'm like, God damn, we are going many different places. Like we have now reached the unpronounceable planets and shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Groot. Ugh.
Do you guys want to see how Thanos got the first stone and gauntlet? I'm sure they'll have like some kind of comic tie-in where he got that first one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When this scene first happened, the first time around when I watched it, I was kind of unimpressed. I was like, wait, they brought Dinklage in for this? But, because I was so ready for like more of a quirky Tyrion style performance, but, yeah. Right, I couldn't take this seriously. I was like, huh? So he's a giant dwarf? But it got better later.
Yeah, absolutely. Epic dwarf time.
Time for Uber.
Underdog or Ice Age 4?
What do you feel like eating?
I don't know. I don't know why I had thought pizza, but I'm always craving pizza.
Me too. That's true. We could do pizza. Man, Pizza Hut sounds good.
I was just thinking
Really?
because I haven't had Pizza Hut in a while.
I haven't had Domino's. I eat Domino's quite often, but alright, I'm gonna get a pepperoni.
I've
Supreme.
not had Japanese Pizza Hut yet, actually.
Me neither. Alright. Pan pizza?
Sure.
Alright. Street. Oriental salad. Why not? Is that enough though? For how many people? His spider sense. Again. Damn, they don't have sodas? Okay,
Shut up.
right?
So what you? It's on its way.
Yeah, in 30 minutes.
Cool.
I wanted a soda though, but they don't have it. Blanket of death. That's cool. Why is Gamora? Why is Gamora? I heard that was ad lib.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't take it. You can't.
Just throwing this out there, Spider-Man. You could definitely break hold of this motherfucker.
Right?
But thank you for being humble.
Right? Jesus. So stupid. Dipshit.
I take offense that Tony doesn't think that other folks in space worship Jesus. He's like, Jesus, he's from Earth.
That's cool. That slight shade. Boy. This at this point it got a little bit better. It's just that early exposition was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, Cat Caboodle. Bold. Yeah. That shit sounds like such a Star Wars thing. Fire up the pods, rabbit. Boing.
That's interesting. Quill didn't have a catch-up moment with other Terrans. I love this exchange.
That's fucking scene, dude.
His face is like,
Yeah, like you real.
like this is what we got. Are you kidding me?
Kick names, take ass. So fucking funny. I like how he corrected him real quick like that. so cool. That's so fucking crazy, dude. So what I will say is that in reflection, that looks like that was such a out for them. Like, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? But I also think that's a fucking clever way of doing that.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks good. But that is just such a clever way of because I'm part of this question and answer community. I forgot what it's called, and that's one thing people keep on asking. Is like, how come they didn't do this? How come they didn't do that? And it's like, look, Doctor Strange literally went through 400. So it's an out, but I think it is a very clever out. So that's true. That was the first day of filming. That scene with the Guardians. That's why some of it felt a little off.
Okay.
This fucking blew my mind with the Twin Towers in the background. Look at that.
I didn't even notice that.
Right? But I was just like, holy shit. It's Lady Death. I thought it was Death.
I knew it was a dude, but I was...
This shit was great, though.
It's kind of funny because people thought Red Skull died. And it's funny because...
This is great.
Thor came out before Captain America, and if you were watching these movies in real time as they were released...
you saw Loki come back, right?
Well, you saw the rainbow of them teleporting whenever they went from place to place, right? Especially when he came back. So at the end of Captain America Civil War, when he picked up the Tesseract, and that beam came down...
That's interesting, yeah, right.
It looked like the rainbow bridge.
Here's what I will say. I think one of the reasons people dismissed it so much is the fact that the original guy that played Red Skull fucking hated the movie.
Yeah.
So they were like, he was a shit character anyways, we're not going to bring him back.
Yeah.
So I think that's why a lot of people were like, they're not going to bring him back.
Yeah.
And when I saw this dude at the fucking premiere...
Yeah.
I'm like, what is the guy from The Walking Dead doing at Avengers? And then we saw this, I'm like, sweet. It looks just like him.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
This is prosthetics,
Right? But I heard he does a really good job at voice impressions, so, yeah.
Because there are a lot of roles that are prosthetics that you could easily replace. Obviously, Don Cheadle being replaced, and, oh boy. The other guy,
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton, there we go. That's a bit more like...
Well, I never noticed the detail of Red Skull with the smoke coming off of his cape and all that. Soul for a soul. That's important for the next movie.
He's like, what? Oh, man.
This point here, I caught it immediately. But so I was a little confused why Gamora...
was acting all cocky.
Right. Like, I knew that's exactly... I was like, holy shit, he's going to have to kill Gamora.
Yeah, she is just being ridiculous.
But I don't know why she didn't catch on that quick.
They just... I don't know.
Like, I don't understand why Gamora didn't understand that he wouldn't stop at anything. Like, yeah, that's your ass right there.
Yeah. I guess she really didn't think that he loved her.
I guess so.
And I guess I can see that.
Yeah.
But I also do know that there are very twisted forms of love.
Right.
So it's like, she doesn't think that he does, but, oh no, he does. He's just, people display it in productive ways.
So that's the confusing part. I was like, yeah. Like, why? He's like, why are you crying? Like,
yeah.
But I knew exactly why. So I thought it was kind of weird. Right? And then at this point, she's like, it was at that moment Gamora knew she fucked up. Like,
Oh shit. If she was real about like not letting him get the stone.
Kick his ass off.
Well, no, I was gonna say she would have offed herself a long time ago. Not that I condone suicide or anything, but I'm just saying, like, you know,
That's a good point.
you asked Peter to do it, he couldn't do it. Now
But
you find
okay,
yourself
but
in this situation.
but I also think at some point it's like she would be hoping there'd be another way. I suppose.
Yes. You know, and it's at this,
Like, what if she killed herself and he's just, oh, I'm just gonna. It's gonna take a little longer.
Yeah.
Thanos has all forms of time, and he has the patience to go through this shit. This was still, regardless of how they built this up, this shit was like, after this movie, I was like, wait, whose movie is this? When they do this close up on him, I was like, wow, this is a Thanos movie here.
Yeah.
This was really hard to take in. Even though he'd be looking like Bruce Willis right here. I literally had to message my friend who does an amazing Gamora cosplay. Her name's Sugar.
Oh, I met her at
Yeah, you know her.
Comic-Con.
I literally had to message her after the movie. I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? Please know that you are loved. She's like, yeah, what the fuck? I died so quick. This was crazy, dude.
Also, because we lose Gamora, we've had her for, this is her third movie now.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
And that's like the most legit one. This motherfucker looking like Mufasa and shit. Man.
She's the only one who I question whether or not she's dead or not. Some people say that she's inside the stone.
I think she's in the stone. Yeah. But she's still dead. Shit, I saw that blood. God damn, I completely forgot. Yeah, just like I forgot they were going to Wakanda.
Yeah.
Like I was so down after that scene, and I'm like, oh fuck it, let's go, Wakanda, motherfucker. Now here's a quick question: did they open the shields for him? They must have.
Yeah, they had to have.
Right? Or they dimmer it a bit? You could pass through. I don't know.
Because I'm sure he would have contacted him. Like,
Right.
T'Challa, we on our way. We coming through.
I so want to be in the next Black Panther movie. Just a random Wakandan. But it looks like you gotta be tall. Yes, you are, Whitey. Colonizer.
That's a good joke.
I like how his arm literally matches his jacket.
He's coming to Japan. Sebastian Stan. Comic-Con. If I'm not mistaken.
That's right, he is. Yeah. Oh shit! I might have to take a photo. I might have to get another photo. Ha! It's funny actually. After watching this recently. Yeah, I want to be in a tribe. Wow, good call, Blue Eyes. Wakanda showing up immediately after Gamora's death is like when Timon and Pumbaa show up after Mufasa's death. Pleasant distraction from the shit you just witnessed. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Because I just made that Lion King reference, and that's literally, yeah.
Akasan too light skinned for Black Panther.
That's true. That is true. I'm gonna have to get that reverse Michael Jackson makeup and shit. Darken up. I'm gonna have to go tanning for a bit.
They ain't got no light skinned folks in Wakanda. Damn.
There was only one. Like, we mentioned that a few days ago.
Oh.
Like, how many light-skinned brothers are in... there's only, like, one light-skinned girl.
Mm-hmm.
A few light-skinned Daramoji or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Right. The one that got killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's only a few light-skinned people in Wakanda.
You know, I love that they won that battle at the end of the day. Obviously, when Thor came through,
Yeah.
but if it wasn't for Thanos coming through, they would have been secured.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because there's a comic book, something called like "Come See Wakanda and Die," where aliens attack Wakanda and the Wakandans repelled the attack to the fullest. Yeah, it was like, this is what you get when you come to our nation.
And gives this man the shield. They never did. They just got him some fucking power gloves and shit. But here's what I will say. I liked him better. I liked seeing Steve throw hands instead. When he has the shield, it sometimes hinders him from like really throwing down some hands. Mm-hmm. That scene with him running and T'Challa, that shit was great.
And also shows that like Steve Rogers, like that shield is just a tool for him. It's like,
right,
you know, he's fully capable without his stuff.
Totally. This is where I felt you really got a taste of Thor's true power. Mm-hmm. Like before he's
OP.
Yeah. Power Rabbit!
My dude is about to take the full blast of the sun. I get it.
In his HBK pose and shit. Yeah.
I get it. Thanos did fuck him up, but he is very durable at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
When I watched this movie the second time after seeing it that midnight showing, I was watching it with my wife, and I was really thinking, like, man, he is just, like, he's taken a lot beaten, and he is still standing.
Oh, yeah.
Thor is the strongest character in the Marvel Universe.
Thor's the guy that... Thor's the guy that we have to believe in for this movie, because he's the only legitimate chance to actually go up against Thanos at this point. Damn, I didn't go far. It's on its way. This look by fucking... It's like...
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like it this either. I was like, ugh. That was a cool scene, though. I'm telling you guys, like... This CG is so fucking believable. Their expressions... The children of Thanos really helped sell the entire movie of a threat. Because, let's be real, Thanos isn't actually a physical threat for most of this movie until he finally shows up. So the children of Thanos really helped sell it. We basically had, 4 boss battles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this is really good shit. And her line about we have blood to spare, it's like, yeah, whatever. This is so cool. that fucking shade. You know, the one I stabbed in the fucking gut.
I like how she didn't really address it too. He's creeping.
Right. And blood. So, I'm telling you guys, for me, those little details is like really good. And then T'Challa predicting the future yet again. I never freeze, he freezes. Dust and blood turns to dust.
Jack should have been the one to die.
I really hate CG battles and shit, but this shit legitimately looked good.
No, definitely.
Bombay! This is the same thing that his girlfriend says in Black Panther. Let's go. Headphones on. Let's do this shit. Yep. Yep.
I saw some light-skinned ladies back there. That shit looks so nasty when I first saw it. Like, and the sound effects they have when they're
look at that determination. We have blood to spare. Woo! Let's do it.
They got fucking laser beams in Wakanda, like.
Even Bucky getting them shots in. Everybody had their moment here.
I'm kind of mad. Tony has not hooked up the Iron Man. Sorry, not the Iron Man. What's this called? Iron War Machine. Wow. Has not hooked up the War Machine armor with some better upgrades.
For some reason, I think because of the way they shoot it, his costume doesn't look as good now when I'm looking at it compared to Black Panther. But I think it's just the way they shoot it.
Yeah.
Because they're shooting this, I think, in IMAX here. So it does look... You can really see how it looks a little...
Yeah.
Like, all the same thing happened in Joss Whedon's Justice League. The shading. Here we go. Boo! Let's go! Let's go! Steve and T'Challa. This running scene is so fucking good.
Don't forget, they're super.
That's... Alright, DC, son. This shit is... Look at this! Pew! That is so good! Even though I personally think that shit was suicide going in there, like, but...
Nah, you gotta lead from the front.
I guess so, man. But this is chaotic, man. Like, you literally could spend a whole hour dissecting some of these fight scenes.
Yeah, that's that fuck up. Like, you got some shit going on here.
Right? I hope they made a backup. Alright, here we go! Thor with the HBK pose! Boy. His fucking voice, though. No, I die. It's so dumb, dude.
It's like good.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm your sexy boy. Sexy boy! I'm not your boy toy. Let's go, HBK! Oh, shit. Damn, that's gotta hurt, dude. Literally, imagine being a fucking microwave, dude. Like, alright, here's my deal. It's like he couldn't have told him. Well, I guess, yeah, he couldn't have been like, okay, stop. It's fine. And why didn't they have the fucking
That's what I was just thinking. The
hammer ready? Yeah, the hilt ready to go anyways. dude is fucking fried. Alright, messy man. You ain't gonna break it. So corny. Pete. Like, yo, man, you didn't have that shit ready? Like, he literally was gonna die. Gotta give Groot his moment, though. Now, here's a really interesting thing. What if he didn't put that shit together correctly and it was ineffective? That is dope, though. And this is it. The next time we see Thor is the best part of the fucking movie. Man, this pizza better not...
How many bullets he got in there?
Oh, he's a war machine, baby. This dude better not deliver that pizza right when Thor shows up, right? Woo! Now, again, looking at these scenes with Steve, it would have been corny as fuck if he had a shield. Because he doesn't need a shield. He needs a fucking gun.
Yeah.
God. Yeah! Woo!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Woo!
Most OP character.
Woo!
Thor is broken. That's what my friends would say back home.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, that's the first time they've seen him since the Ultron event. So
Yeah.
it's like, man, thank you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was a... You're much more of a Thanos. The timing on that shit was so good. Just the way they segue from both scenes, because... Oh my god, that was great. Bring back them. Yep. Did he? Yep. Get him, Strange. Why is Thanos like fucking talking to... Where do you think he brought you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like... I get it. I like this scene a lot, but I'm like... This dude just wants the stone. Why is he like giving him background story? Like he about to kill him.
In some ways, he's full of himself. And his cause. You know?
I suppose. Like, he wants people to realize what he's doing. He doesn't see himself as the bad guy. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like that's the second...
That's the second time they foreshadowed it, yeah.
They said snap.
Which makes it help that last scene so much better. Because if he just did it on its own, people would be like, wait, what? He could do that? I like how they subtly put that in there for people that aren't familiar.
It's the rule of three.
Yeah.
I think it's Hitchcock. You gotta do something 3 times.
Dude, at this point, it just becomes fucking Dragon Ball Z. This shit is so good, dude. This nigga is straight Frieza, Jiren, all that shit. Everybody's trying to fight this dude now. I love it.
Shit, we need to get Dragon Ball to Marvel.
Right? Sell the rights back to Marvel.
He's fighting him with something in his eyes. What's...
Oh, no, I'm just changing it. Put the bass.
Magic again?
What? Right? Like, Thanos is not playing at this point. He's like, alright, you guys don't get to hear the rest of my story. I'm taking y'all out.
His face is like, I am not playing right now. Like, I'm almost finished. I'm almost at 100% completion. Get the...
Right. You haven't seen, this isn't even my final form. I was like, who? It's a Kryptonian ship. It really is like a Dragon Ball fight now, even the liners. There's Gamora. Get him with them tentacles, dude. Fuck him up like a hentai. That's so cool.
They really almost had that.
They
shit.
almost had him, dude. That's the part that's so fucked up.
Slip my hands right in there. Boom. Magic's mine now.
Like, literally, Nebula is not helping at all. But at the same time, what else are they going to be able to do? Yeah.
They could have just stabbed him in the neck.
I mean, here's the other way I think about it. It's like the same way, like, 5 police people will try to take down a black dude.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just, like, fucking hit him in the neck and shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There I go again. My Red Hood bullshit. I'd have shanked them right there. Give it a try.
He mourns. She knows. That's so fucking good, dude.
Because she doesn't even have eyes, so she's acting
Right.
with her face.
Right. Well, she's got...
But they're all black.
But here's my thing is, why didn't she hold him back? Because she also feels the same way.
Mm-hmm.
He killed his sister. He killed her sister. Tony knows what's up, though. Everybody knows. A lot of people blame Star-Lord, but I understand where he's coming from.
Oh, yeah. What would happen if Hellboy got his hands on the gauntlet? I wouldn't know. I only seen the Del Toro movies. I don't know Hellboy's comic book stuff.
And at the same time, here's the other thing. It's about... Here's the other thing. How many times have we seen a big black man actually get beat down by the cops anyways? That doesn't make an opportunity for somebody to escape. So
yeah.
Star-Lord probably thought he was restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most human reaction ever. Nobody knew that was going to break him out of the trance.
Yeah.
This shit, dude. This shit. Though I will say I was somewhat disappointed because I thought he literally threw an entire moon.
Mm-hmm.
From what people were talking about from Comic-Con, he threw pieces of a moon.
That's still pretty...
I mean, he threw asteroids.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally. It's still dope.
Visually, it's like...
I just thought he was literally going to throw a moon based upon what people were saying from Comic-Con. Like, I thought he was going to pull, like, some real anime shit. Some, what's that one show I can't think of right now? Space Dogs. Fair enough. Doctor Strange... No. It's like, what? Yeah, boy. Mhm. My beard.
Yeah.
True. So good. I like. This is Thor's best costume too, even though it's like the most, the darkest one too. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Because of Infinity War, I like the costume, but I think his Avengers costume is more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, dude. How did that actually get through? I guess they're chopping through it. Because, like, a whole ship couldn't get through.
Yeah. They went from underground, right?
Ah, you're right.
Oh, shit. She came kind of fast.
Her powers?
No, like...
Oh, from the tower?
Yeah, they were off somewhere else. She came through.
That's crazy. She's so strong. Oh, is that improv? I didn't know that. The beard thing.
Oh.
I was like, oh shit, this dude's still alive.
Damn.
Scarlett Johansson is so fucking passive in this movie. Like,
Yeah.
she's not alone. Where's your friend? Like, but I thought this was pretty cool because I was like, okay, so it literally takes like 3 women, or 3 people to take out one of Thanos' kids.
They still complaining about this Star-Lord thing.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I mean, respect to the Russos for really making that a hot topic because I agree.
Yeah.
It's just that now I've had time to digest it a little bit more. Hulk straight said no. That motherfucker thought he was Caesar and shit. No.
Ooh. Good job. I was really hoping Hulk was coming out at that moment.
Right.
Just burst out the armor, like, I'm back. Like,
So I
oh,
was like, the trailer showed him.
we're really not doing it.
It's like the trailer, the trailer showed Hulk running. He's in the movie, right? Like that.
So for those of y'all that don't live in Japan, this is pretty damn cool. That they have these pizza box bags. Is it this one?
Both the same. Not bad. Much better than Domino's.
It looks better. This
Oh,
is
it's
two different types.
That's pan and this one's ham.
Okay. I'll grab one.
Oh, this is actually really good.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yep.
That's like the second time he got shanked, right?
Huh? Yeah. But here's the interesting thing: the first time he appears, he does it to Vision.
Yeah.
So Vision does it to him. I just got that. Mmm. Get this man a soda.
I love that strange held his own.
Oh, no shit. So that scene in Wakanda was the first time that Cap was going to show up in the first draft of the script. People thought the writers and Russos were crazy. Yeah, fuck yeah, they'd be crazy. Because Cap would have shown up and done nothing. Literally nothing.
Yeah.
I always thought this was a Disney moment. Because those look like the original Disney birds they used to use.
Oh.
The level of how good this scene is. That's cool. Come on, nigga! God damn, rip the fucking helmet off of him. For reals, dude.
Tony's fighting his ass off.
This is like he's totally like a different weight class.
Yeah.
I like how it's very similar to a symbiote.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because watching this fight, I thought that was it for
Yep,
him.
I thought so too. I was like, oh shit.
And if Optimus in me, it's like, okay, someone's gonna turn Super Saiyan. Like this is, we're gonna have that moment.
What did you think? You thought Spider-Man was about to be like, yeah!
Like,
Leave him alone!
This is like some Frieza Saga shit right here.
I'm telling you.
You know,
Like this, he was about to get. This was Piccolo right here. This is Piccolo, and Peter is fucking Gohan. Leave him alone! And he goes Super Spider Sense.
I don't know if anyone noticed how he pulls out the time stone.
That I thought that was great. That was actually when in IMAX 3D that shit looked dope. I was like, oh shit, is that a star? That's so cool, man. Like, what? It's such a simple shot, but it's really cool.
It's things like that that elevate this as a comic book film.
What?
Just shots like that, trying to make it.
I think all the actors really do a good job of just selling the magnitude of how fucked up this is. This dude is just going around for his personal rock collection, but it literally is some serious shit.
So someone asked, who was Goku? That's the reason why he won. There was no Goku. Everybody else tried, but...
No. Thor's Goku.
Thor's Goku? Okay, yeah. I said that earlier, yeah.
Yeah. Because Thor is literally Goku getting beat down and coming back for that final scene. I remember the first time I saw this movie, I was like, yeah, because you're dumbass. Did we just lose this motherfucker? I thought that was going to be the title for the next Avengers movie. Endgame. Look at Thor. Shout outs to the bra suppliers of.
I was just thinking that like they were about to pop out on that landing.
Shout outs to those sponsors and costume designers making them titties tight. This shit is so fucking eerie. In the last couple of weeks, guys, we've had like some major typhoons. Every time I go outside, I think of this scene now. I'm just looking around and shit is blowing left and right.
Oh yeah, because he got it and now just.
Yeah. And he's arriving.
Next stop.
Like, this is it. This is pray to whatever god you serve. Some Godzilla shit right here, dude.
And Banner's like, yo, that's him. That's the dude. That's the guy? Alright, let's go.
It's not even scared. It's just like, yeah. I like that. Dude, the dude's not even sprinting. I love the way the music sounds like Godzilla and shit. Fuck, dude. Yeah, the calm before the storm. Yeah, Terminator vibes. I could see that. Shit is crazy, dude. Yep. Yes, you are. And then these are little nods from the end credit music as well. It's the Avengers theme song, but the bummer version. So fucked up. Jesus Christ. So sad. Wow. I saw when they put in Celine Dion's Ashes to Ashes. It fits the scene so well.
Oh, I never heard that.
From the Deadpool song.
Oh, yeah.
Ashes to Ashes.
Yeah.
But somebody edited with this scene and a few other scenes of Infinity War, and it was so sad.
She killed that introduction.
Oh,
I know
it
was all jokey for the movie, but that shit was great.
Yeah.
Celine Dion still kills it.
This is the part of the movie that just fucked everybody up for the next couple of months. It was like there's nothing they could do.
At this point, I feel like in the theaters, I knew they were gonna lose. Like, oh, we're doing it.
I still wonder about this scene though.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? Like, cause a lot of us in the trailer we thought, oh, just Thanos wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, this dude is balls to the wall prepared at this point. The only thing I can think of is Thanos analyzed people by their size and their frame the same way we were talking about. So he just saw a scrawny ass human.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like that. Same thing with Wanda. He was like, oh, I don't know what she's all about, but she's a woman. She can't be that powerful. But she actually held him back for a bit.
That face was oh, okay.
Right. Oh, he was kind of out of breath a bit. He was kind of not getting handled, but he was taken aback a bit. There's the accent.
Seeing his big ass hands touching people.
Right. Okay, the one thing I will say, and people make a good point, is how the fuck does Thanos know how to use any of these stones? Like, he uses these shit. Literally, Doctor Strange had to read a goddamn forbidden book.
Well, Thanos has been alive a lot longer. Possibly. Maybe he did his research. That he even knows that they all exist.
I
and
guess.
can come together.
Like, he seemed way too fucking pro at this shit.
That's why I kind of wish he had like a legit Thanos quest.
God, that's fucked
This
up.
is good.
I like it.
Just
Wow.
the way they made that look, like the wires as he plucks it out. It's
Yeah,
like,
that shit was terrible. I mean, like sad to see.
Yeah, like you don't have to be that.
Like I'm like, dude, he just died twice in 2 minutes. My ultimate form.
And this is why Thor's the most OP.
This shit was great. He was like, dude, he was not ready. I loved it.
He took the full brunt.
Yeah.
Of all 5.
Woo! Got his ass. I agree with everything Thor did right there. His cape looks great there. Everybody's like, you should have gone through for the head. You can dodge a head. You can't dodge a big ass body like that.
Yeah.
I love it.
And Thor wasn't ready either. Like Thor was relishing in that. Like, yes.
No, I think Thor made the logical choice. He only had one shot at that. You can move your head quickly. You can't move a big ass body like that. Go for the fucking heart. Oh shit.
That one brief moment.
Right.
I thought they might win.
They took it away from us. This movie fucks with us so much.
Mm-hmm.
And there he is that he's in the Soul Stone. I love the fact that it's not really a Japanese. It looks like it, but it's from her home planet. The same hut they were under when they first met.
Some friends of mine are down there at that part. Just before the typhoon hit, they got stuck actually in the JR station.
Oh no shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thor ain't gonna have to live with no guilt with that. Thor did that was everybody would have gone for the biggest part of the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that noise, dude.
And for all we know, he just threw it, and it went where he just threw it at the dude. Like he wasn't aiming anywhere. He just like.
He went for the center, which was the easiest target.
That's what they teach you when you're looking to shoot.
Yeah.
You aim for center mass.
God damn, dude. That shit is fucked up.
And that shot is so quick too.
Right.
Like at the theater, like was it broken? It looked broken.
Yeah.
No, definitely fried.
Oh, you know what's interesting? He does have Thanos blood on Stormbreaker. If they had the time, they could fucking clone another Thanos and or mix some blood together with some Asgardian blood.
Yeah.
Makes a super fucking soldier. He looks so fucking clueless. Oh my god, that was so fucking painful to see the first time. I remember somebody screamed in a theater. They were like, "No!"
It must have been the second time because I didn't hear anything.
No, you didn't hear that one dude that was like, "Oh, that's fucking bullshit." When Black Panther got like, there was one dude in the front, and I heard some woman in the background sniffling and shit.
I heard that when Spider-Man.
And I heard Callie, or I think it was Callie said it wasn't her, but I'm damn sure that was her. She was like, "No." This was fucking crazy. I was like, "Oh shit! Look at all those billions disappearing."
They need to have a special edition with James Gunn disappearing as well.
James Gunn said that this line right here was "Daddy." The I Am Groot.
Oh.
Like, what did he say? People are like, what did Groot say? And he was like, you really want to know? They're like, yeah. He's like, he said daddy before he disappeared. Fuck, dude.
And I can't imagine like if that was a real world concept, and you out there and you just fought a battle, and then all of a sudden motherfuckers start disappearing. I'm shook. I don't even know if I could, like that is the worst.
It's like when the server fucks up on World of Warcraft and your people has disconnected. Yeah.
Especially over here in Titan because they have no clue what's going on at Earth, and all of a sudden, dudes is disappearing. It's like, oh my god, we lost.
I was still mad about Peter. I'm like, ah, fuck you, man. First time I saw him, I'm like, yeah, it's your fault. This, oh god, this is the worst one. Oh god.
It's crazy. Because when when he first came to the MCU, I wasn't entirely enthused like the rest of everybody was.
You're right.
But these moments that he have had in the
This is
in
fucking crazy, and they foreshadowed this shit too.
Yeah.
In Homecoming, Tony Stark was like, "Yo,
if anything
if you
happens
die,
to you,
that's on me." Fuck, oh man, that shit makes me tear up.
And it made me appreciate like him bringing him on for Civil War because like at least he was concerned about him because at first I was so apathetic to it like you bringing kids into grown folks business like we trying to fight right but he does have care for him.
That's true because this whole group doesn't really know about the whole snap of the fingers thing.
Mm-hmm.
Only Thor knows. Thor knows. Because Gamora explained it with a snap of his fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought Thanos was chilling in the Philippines when I first saw the scene. I'm like, this motherfucker's in Manila or something. Like, it literally looks like the Philippines.
Mm.
His arm is still fucked up and everything, dude.
Yeah, he's still got the gauntlet.
So I think Darth mentioned that the Russo said that his gauntlet is permanently damaged.
One time use only. Like
yeah, when he did that, look at that. Yeah, his whole fucking arm is fucked up. This sound, this music.
Even on the side of his neck.
Yep.
You can see how it got to him.
Wow. This is legit a what the fuck moment. The bad guy won. I remember so many regular fans were like, "Wait, what?" Like, Crystal looked at me and was like, "Wait, he won?" Like, they were so fucking shocked.
After, it's funny because I took a selfie in the theater.
Right.
And I looked at it. I was like, I can't post this. My face looks so broke.
Yep. Yep.
You were doing reactions in the lobby afterwards, and you were like, how do you, and you came to me and was like, how do you feel? I'm like, I got nothing. Like,
yep.
It's funny that this comic book movie, number 18, right?
19.
10 years in, like, I'm that affected by it because you've been following these dudes,
right?
Know?
I mean, just the way they built this up was just so unlike. Like, I literally thought we all were gonna be leaving the theater like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I figured they were gonna cheeseball it, like, surprise, surprise, we won. Like, it's not really Infinity War.
Oh, it was filmed in the Philippines. I knew it. Yeah. That's just crazy, dude. Like, and there was, like, even the end credits, as interesting as they were, just one, I think, yeah. Just one.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, it didn't give me, like, a bunch of hope and shit.
Mm-mm.
I mean, some people. I hope it does. I hope people will be like, "Oh fuck yeah," but I think most people don't know. Like, if they had shown like, I don't know, like the X-Men or some shit, or like, or the Fantastic Four logo, I'd be like, "Oh shit, okay, maybe that'll be something. That'll mean something."
Yeah, most people have no clue what that Captain Marvel.
Nah, my girlfriend thought it was Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Which I, honestly understand where she's coming from because the font looks really similar to the double W.
My uncle was asking about it at the time when this movie came out. My in-laws were in town, and my uncle was with them, and he was asking me how was the movie. I was like, "It's everything you expected, but it's gonna." I can't say no more than that. Like, you need to just go see it. I didn't want to give up nothing.
It's great. I've never heard it so quiet. It's quiet in Japan already, and then they really stick it to you right here.
And then
I was like, wow.
They did it.
Oh. Did you notice that the two eyes?
I thought I saw
the two eyes lasted the longest. The fuck does that mean? Huh. Maybe that just means like Thanos. I don't know.
He would have been in love sexually with Tony? Okay, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Stupid.
This is a complete movie. I object to that. It's not a complete movie.
Why isn't? I totally think it's a complete. This is it. This is the end of the chapter.
So
everything Thanos, because this is like.
When you watch a movie, I feel like you get a beginning, middle, and an end, which you do. But this is more or less like these Marvel movies are now so serialized that they're individual comics. Now, obviously, you can take someone in to see this film that has had no prior knowledge. However, it helps. It's like like to know about the different, like Red Skull. Where the hell did he? Who's that guy? Or some of the lines that they give. I feel like it helps to the experience. Yes, you can watch it on your own, but it's more complete when you have seen and remember all the 18 other movies that came before.
But in its whole, you can still watch it. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I still think this is a more complete movie than Civil War.
Yeah.
Because you're legitimately following Thanos on his journey. This is all his movie, and it helps. Yeah, like I said, it helps if you know about the other people and there's little noggins about that. But if you don't, you can still be in Thanos' perspective, and that's enough. Like that.
It's funny. Cat Caboodle wrote. A lot of people aren't used to the villain winning,
right?
And it actually reminds me of another really good movie that Josh Brolin is in, where he's not the villain. Well, he's kind of the villain, but he didn't win. It was No Country for Old Men.
No, I never seen it.
That movie is so.
Is that the one where it's like, "Don't make me choose"? That guy.
I don't remember particular lines. It's a very quiet movie, also. Like not a lot of, but essentially, Josh Brolin's on the run. It takes place in like the Midwest, and has Tommy Lee Jones in it, and
I do, Tommy Lee is in it,
and so essentially this hitman is going after Josh Brolin, and watch the movie. Like if I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I guess I kind of did. He doesn't win. Like the bad guy wins and walks away, and it's like, oh, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, but it's a great movie altogether. And it's like, man, like sometimes it just shows life can be that chaotic.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
I'm very surprised that, like, had this had been let's just say, had the ending had been like Justice League or Batman v Superman.
And that's what I think they were gonna do here.
Well, if they ended it that same sort of way, people would just been like, "What the fuck was that?" Because there wasn't a lot of I think they didn't really take their time with it. So it's very interesting the way that worked.
Because my thought was like a Deus Ex Machina was going to show up at the very end. Like, the Living Tribunal was going to come out. We're already going really crazy, and it's going to say, wait, no, wrong. Boom, done, fixed. Movie's over. All right, I don't know.
No, I get you.
No, Man was a great movie. Yes, it was.
Oh, my God, Clover, stop. So stupid. Hey, thank you, everybody, for tuning in here. It took us... How many months have I been doing this? But... This is actually the most people that have tuned in. I think.
Oh, nice.
Like we got like I don't know. Do you guys know what the record was? How many people were watching at one point? Because it was like about 86 people for a while. Mm-hmm. So thank you guys for staying up with me. I'll try to keep up on these movies a little bit more. We could always probably just do Miss Marvel after Captain Marvel after that. Yeah, the analysis of the ending is correct. It's just people are not used to like, particularly a Marvel movie where the bad guy wins.
Yeah, they've always been tied up in nice bows.
That's true. Oh, really? We were close to 100 at one point? Awesome. Make sure those 100 people are subscribed. That'd be great. Let's do that. What would be the next big movie that's dropping on Blu-ray?
What came after this?
Ant-Man and the Wasp, I guess.
Yeah, Deadpool already came out, and that's I don't consider that big. It's kind of low key.
I think the only reason I would probably rent that and do a live stream with everybody is just for the end credits. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the only reason I went to go see that movie, and I still wasn't that lost. Thank you, Lime. Thank you, everybody, for actually staying up for this one. I know it's really hard for you guys to do this, and I know the time difference is all fucking crazy, but my apologies. But
what time is it in New York? Let's see.
It's got to be like 1 a.m. 1 a.m. right now, 2 a.m. Yeah. So that's
Yeah, time jump and more solidified movies. So one of the things is...
Thank you. I appreciate that. My analysis of Infinity War was good as well. Yeah.
What the hell is gonna take Thanos' place? Well, when we have... Because Disney did do the Marvel deal, the Fox deal, right? Like they have it. So we can go bigger. Thanos, I mean, in the comic books, is a big hero, but he's not.
He's not he's not the big bad.
Now we got Silver Surfer. We got ourselves some Galactus. I don't know. The sky's
it all depends on how they. Which is funny because the next thing we're gonna watch is we'll probably film a reaction for is somebody actually did a kind of trailer or their kind of idea of what Avengers 4 would look like.
Okay.
Animated, but it's done in Earth's Mightiest Hero animation style, and it looks fucking dope because I caught one scene and I'm like, oh wait, I need to see the whole thing.
Yeah.
You like see everybody, even the Fox characters in there, and you're like,
yeah.
Oh shit, I would love that.
I mean, now that they have it, the producers, they have all of this, they're just waiting to dust some shit off that they did not have the rights to yet, like they did with Guardians.
But what I will say is that the thing that makes it so special is the fact that they don't just rush to put it out. They do take their time with it. So if suddenly Avengers 4 has 20 other new characters, that's going to be hard. They got to build it up slowly and take their time with it.
And it also allows them to retire some characters too. Like you're looking at Don Cheadle, he's 53 years old.
Right.
Don Cheadle's in his 50s, Iron Man's in his 50s. Like, let these guys chill out.
Well, that's the biggest theory. That's what they're saying is all the people that snapped are the people that are going to come back while the other ones that are going to retire.
Yeah.
It was nice to hear his voice. I was like, hey, Nick Fury, yeah. Wakanda.
She's from the UK. She couldn't hide that. I think.
I'm going to be very curious to see how this scene will work with Captain Marvel.
End credit scene, she's going to get a beep. This is like some Why the Last Man shit. Except women go too.
Move, motherfucker. I like how it was just so conveniently there. One button touch. damn, this motherfucker got some crazy reception. I can't even go through a tunnel.
So interesting. Tony Stark in the Marvel comics at some point spent time with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and even though he's awesome in Earth when it comes to technology, I think he was talking to Rocket, and Rocket was like, "Yeah, this is a cell phone. It can call anybody in the universe." And and Tony's like, "What?" So maybe that's something that
In the comics?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He's these are new things that kind of blew his mind. Like he's the smartest guy on Earth,
Right.
kind of. There's other guys, but like when you find yourself out in space and these other technologies, so maybe that's like a universal beeper.
No, I mean the way I looked at it was it's a beeper.
Yeah.
Or it's a pager. It's a pager with modified Kree technology around the side.
Yeah.
That heightened the structure or whatever. So, I mean, man, what a fucking movie. This was great.
Yeah.
This was really good. Like, there's little details in here. Like, I never noticed the water coming off of the thing as it was leaving the atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, that's
That's really cool.
that's what all them CG dollars go to make this to allow it to suspend your disbelief.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, that's the biggest benefit in buying.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee I probably wouldn't have noticed that in the digital stream. Like, it wouldn't have been as sharp. They have 4K streams.
But that probably takes a lot of data.
Oh, it does, yeah. I was looking, like, some places don't even offer it. So
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm good. So it'll be interesting to watch it again on 4K and see how it works. Lycone, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm so wiped out now. That's the problem.
Yeah. When is the next one?
Right.
May 4th? Is the next one May 4th?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's already September.
Almost there.
We should be getting a Captain Marvel trailer next week. Sometime this month, we got to be getting it. Then, we should be getting the trailer for Avengers 4 in November.
Mm-hmm.
At least a teaser, because that's the same time it dropped last time.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, it wouldn't make sense. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense because this movie comes out in March. Yeah, March. So that's what? Yeah, March, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, it's like less than 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy to think.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Or April. Oh, it comes out in April? Okay.
Avengers 4 in April. Okay.
It's probably going to be March, though.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, for the U.S. I'm pretty sure Avengers is on Star Wars quality now.
Mm.
In terms of the fact for Japan, they're like, nah, fuck this.
We're going to get it at
We
the
need
same
it
time.
all at the same time.
Yeah.
I was so mad in the beginning, though, because originally Avengers was coming out a week early in Japan. I'm like, yeah, take that!
Yeah.
Take that, America! Ant-Man just came out last week.
I saw that. I saw the posters. I was like, what the hell? Like, it's been a minute.
Ant-Man just came out last week.
But that's a low tier.
Yeah, I mean, I was okay with it because
Yeah.
I was like, I'm good. Technically, that's a better release date, anyways. So
For Japan, because they dropped a lot at the same time. I feel that this summer.
yeah, I did get an email from Marvel about Comic-Con. Like they're saying that Marvel will be taking over Comic-Con.
It's funny. I was telling my dad about that because he visited last week, and he was asking me about like Batman stuff. DC. I was like, I don't think DC has a presence in Japan. I feel like when I went to Tokyo Game Show and Comic-Con, it's all about Marvel. At least last year, so this year as well.
It's just that with that Disney arm extended,
Mm-hmm.
that Marvel, Marvel is just so recognized now because it's the same thing as Universal Studios with their characters in Harry Potter or whatever. It's just all works well, like with their exposure. But yeah, they're gonna be debuting Daredevil actually on Netflix.
Season 3.
Yeah, and then Runaways, The Gifted, Marvel Rising.
This is a
Secret.
Tokyo?
No, New York
Oh,
Comic
New
Con.
York. Oh, okay. All right. I'm like, what?
Women of Marvel. They might have some stuff for the TV for the studios as well, but
I'm kind of done with the Netflix though. Maybe I'll catch some Daredevil, but a little done with that.
what, Daredevil?
No, the
Marvel Netflix.
yeah, them shows. Like,
Punisher.
oh, okay. Yeah, man.
I would watch Punisher. Yeah. That's about it. Oh shit! Did Spider-Man ship? Oh no. Ugh, different one. Damn it! I'm waiting for my Spider-Man to ship. Damn, they better ship that shit out like today, so it arrives in the morning. I'm gonna be fucking pissed if it doesn't, because I want to play it a few hours before I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, you gotta definitely come out to New York Comic Con if you guys have a minute. Definitely come back. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I appreciate it. I thank you guys so much and thank you for all the donations to the stream as well. You guys really makes this help happen. I look forward to doing the next stream, which will be Spider-Man the Game. For movies, oh man, I don't know. I really don't know if anything would top this stream here after Avengers.
Maybe you put a shout out for do they suggest things? Maybe
they do. They suggest things like. I don't think there's really much of a. Yeah, thank you, Blue, for coming in. I don't think there's much of there's nothing of the same caliber that would build up to Infinity War. Man, nothing. There's really, I guess, Infinity War, the next Avengers movie. I don't know what I would stream though. I'll have to figure that one out. All right, y'all. Let's all get on out of here. It's getting late. I'll talk to y'all later. Check out his Instagram if you like. I'll try to have another video up for you guys tomorrow as well. Make sure you check out the Patreon on top of that. Middle Earth extended version. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Lord of the Rings.
No, those are like 3.5 hours long. A piece.
Be here all fucking day, dude. Be here all fucking day, dude. Yeah. I just did The Dark Knight a while back, so that's pretty much it, man. Okay, let's get on out of here, guys. I'm out of here. Oh, shit. Sorry. That's where the camera was. Peace, y'all. Bye, bye, bye.